Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. Thought I'd better do a little energy update. See what's going on for the viewers. What is it you need to know? Someone's about to make a decision. There's a judgment being made. Yeah, someone's getting some karmic energy. Somebody here, it has to do with success though, victory. Someone here is making a decision and someone dealing with some karmic energy, but I do see success. So this is something being overcome. Wow. Yeah. So we have a person who's had a lot of difficulties, maybe financial difficulties, but it's about moving forward. You can see someone holding on to that staff and they have to get through this thicket. But it's someone overcoming it. So I see, what is this? Has to do with the types of flowers that were here. It has to do with spring. Something to do with spring. So there's movement forward. Someone's moving forward. It's someone dealing with something karmic. Yeah, someone here is definitely dealing with health issues, but it's healing. Yeah, someone here is healing. Someone's having some success here. Yeah, it's a person taking stock of their life. See, they're seeing the bigger picture, happy home, happy life. So this is about healing and a healthy situation. Someone's been dealing with a very unhealthy situation. They're making a decision. That hammer's coming down here. Yeah, smashing these nuts. It's a clearing out. This is someone clearing out. They're focused on success. Someone's dealing with an unhealthy situation, but it is about difficulties and they are moving forward. Someone's taking stock of their life. Yeah, they're taking stock, happy home, happy life. Interesting. Let me just move these up a little bit here. There we go. Let's see what's happening here. Yeah, it could be somebody with some health issues and overcoming it, difficulties, but to me it looks financial, focused on success, someone who's determined here. And the fact that they're taking stock of everything that's lacking in their life. See, they see the bigger picture. House, a home, a family. So this is someone who's overcome a lot. Yeah, I really like this energy because it's a person making a life path decision. Yeah, someone who's been, back and forth, on and off, a little inner struggle. Someone's had a lot of difficulties and definitely dealing with karmic energy. I feel a karmic relationship. It could be affecting someone's health for that matter. Yeah, it's a person here. It has to do with someone who's got a lot of baggage, a lot of burdens, a lot of responsibilities on their shoulder. But this is someone taking responsibility for themselves. This is a person who doesn't like to bother other people with their problems, but it's something karmic. To me, it looks like an unhealthy relationship that's coming to an end. Yeah, see, it has to do with love. This is someone now focusing on love. They've overcome a lot. I see paying off bills, paying off debt. They were robbing Peter to pay Paul. It could be someone who's just working all the time. And they're in an unhealthy situation. It literally could be affecting their health. So they're taking stock of what's important to them, which is love. See, a connection. This is somebody who does love what they do, but this is about a partner, two people coming together. Yeah, this is someone who's definitely let something go here. Let's have a look at difficulties. Yeah, this is someone dealing with a lot of sadness and grief. Someone who's kind of, at 1 minute they feel like there's no hope and the next minute there is. So and it could be health issues. They now take stock of their life. What are they lacking in their life is love. Someone to share all this with. But it's definitely a person who can usually handle everything that comes their way. So they've overcome this. Yeah. Someone here is definitely, and it could be something that was on and off, but you can see this energy of lack and loneliness and feeling like there's no hope. Let's have a look at health. Yeah, so someone definitely, see, this is the cup overflows with emotion. I feel it's just, for most people, it's just a person dealing with a karmic relationship that was literally making them unhealthy, or they have all this, someone who's responsible for everything. Okay. They have a lot of weight on their shoulders. They're paying for everything, doing everything, and working. And it could be, like I say, is someone here focusing on love. They're really ready to take stock of their life. They're ready. Look at that's an Emperor. This is someone rising, coming through this karmic situation. This is someone making it happen. Yeah, it's definitely been sadness. Someone who kind of feels like there's no hope, but they pushed through this energy. See, their cup overflows with emotion. This is someone ready for a healthy relationship. And it could be, like I say, they're working. They have to pay all the bills. They're doing everything. So I feel this is someone who's making a decision. They're definitely focused on love, you know. This is the things they're lacking. They see the bigger picture. This Emperor. Yeah, there's that aha moment, that moment of truth. See, seeing light, clarity, victory. This is someone who's definitely dealt with this. Tell me about this Five of Cups, because this is someone feeling sad, like there's no hope here. They're very sad, you know. Yeah, very emotional, but look at that. They're overcoming it. Yeah. Tell me about that Five of Cups. Yeah, this is cycles ending. This is where things start to go in someone's favor. This is someone seeing things from a whole new light, but they see you in a favorable light. And I do feel this is something going to go in your favor. This is a whole new cycle. So if it's not health issues, it's a very unhealthy relationship. With this person has so much weight on their shoulders. And I'm going to tell you, this is someone who steps up to the plate. They work. Someone who's maybe providing for someone. But whatever it is, it's finished. They're ready for a fresh new start. Their cup overflows with emotion. Tell me about this Emperor. Yeah, they're making this happen too. Yeah, King of Wands. Very determined to succeed. They know what they want. They're focused on this. They can handle whatever comes their way. So they're feeling very powerful. But they are taking stock of their life. See, there's light here. Seeing this truth, this aha moment. They're determined to succeed. You have a person coming in to offer up a cup. They're ready for a fresh new start. Yeah, look, this is what this person wants, is a partner. See, this is the energy. The Queen of Pentacles, someone who's grounded, stable. Whoever this person was dealing with, there was a lot of drama. It's coming to an end. Nothing but difficulties, chaos, conflict, whatever it may be. But they definitely were sad, feeling like 1 minute like there's no hope. Now they're just really, I mean, this person's definitely a leader. They take the lead, but this is what they're looking at, seeing truth. Someone who's stable, grounded, sensible, a partner. This person's focusing on their love life. They want love. Tell me about the love. This is someone making a choice in their love life too. And if they've had something on and off with someone, they're pushing the stop button, getting off this roller coaster, because this is about things going in their favor. They feel positive. They're focused. They're very ambitious too. This is somebody who's got goals. Look at that. The Hierophant too. Morals, values. See, someone who shares the same values. I do see lifestyle. But this is someone who's learned something from this. They have faith in themselves because they've overcome a lot. Very karmic energy. Clearing out that karmic energy. Tell me more about who they were dealing with, just out of curiosity. Yeah. See, it has with cooperating, compromise, as someone who's always bending over backwards to please somebody. They have a lot of weight on their shoulders. It's like they're carrying a full load, maybe even working multiple jobs, paying for everything. And it could be affecting their health. I mean, no, it doesn't matter how old you are, working all the time to provide for someone. But this is definitely someone who's ended it, and they are ready for a fresh new start. I mean, this is just gorgeous because this is about compatibility. See, I feel this is someone who dealt with someone. They didn't have anything in common. They never spent time together. And they do take responsibility if they were working. But this is somebody who's not a partner. They're not dealing with a partner. They're dealing with someone who blames them for everything, puts all the weight on their shoulders. It's someone who's not there when they need them. And that's what this is about, because they want a partner. Someone to spend time with, someone to do things with. See, they're creating this new path. They're leaving all this behind. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, they are focusing on their love life. They are taking stock. They're lacking love. See, there was no love in a connection here. Just somebody to provide. They just had to provide. Yeah. But to me, it looks like someone who expects the other person to bend over backwards to please them, but they're not a partner. And that's what I feel. They want a partner. They want someone who's compatible. See, there's just no compatibility. Yeah. This person's definitely made it happen. They made themselves single. They're looking out for themselves, taking care of themselves. They've had a time out to heal. That's what you want, someone who takes time to heal. They let go of all that baggage. So they're not coming in with a bunch of baggage. Yeah, tempering their passions and emotions. See, they're just calm. They like to keep their life peaceful and calm, but it's about doing things differently. They see you different than their usual type too, you know. And for the person receiving this, you're about to receive this cup. They know what they want. See, this isn't someone who comes in with like the Page of Cups who keeps you hanging and doesn't know what they want. They know what they want. And they're going for it. They are a leader. Yep, this is new. Ready for new. Person's feeling so happy. So happy. See, they see a beautiful, bright future. This win, they're determined to win. They want a partner. They see you as a partner. Yeah, so you have the same beliefs, faiths, loyalty. And they're quite happy to be friends first, too. This person has this energy of confidence. They have faith in themselves and that renewed sense of faith. Someone who's their type. See, they were dealing with someone who just wasn't their type. And it's where something always feels off. But look at that beautiful energy. Wow. So some of you got this person coming in, yeah, saying to trust your intuition, your inner knowing. See, this is a person who I feel was dealing with something here, and they kept it all to themselves. See, they don't bother other people with their problems. So it's something personal they were dealing with, but they've overcome it. And this is also a person who's often not so happy on the inside, but they always appear to be happy on the outside. So this is what this person's seeing, truth. And some of you know who this is. You see that truth, but look how happy they are. Look at that. See, this is someone who's kept all this inside. So it's saying to trust your intuition. This is someone who comes in right too. Yeah. See, what goes on between you stays between you. Privacy. This person's loyal. You can count on this person. They'll be there for you when you need them. So this is nice. And I've been seeing a lot of the Queen of Pentacles energy. This is also someone overcoming. This is someone independent. They're single. This is often someone who just wants company and companionship. This person doesn't care. They just want someone to do stuff with. But they do see this person as a partner. This is someone, see, what they were dealing with was a lot of drama. And that you can see it's like this is someone who's had a lot of difficulties and they've overcome it too. They may see you that way. Someone who's confident, strong, that they can count on to be a partner. See, Hierophant, lifestyle changes, loyalty, faith, being on the same page. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. What does this person see? Somebody who keeps a comfortable home, but it's someone they can be with where they feel comfortable. See, there's someone who doesn't judge them. See, someone who's not judging, not judgmental. It's just, this is someone very gracious. This is an energy of a comfortable home for sure. They see that, but they also see a strong foundation, family, a home. See, they can provide a home. But this is someone who can make it comfortable. But it's also feeling comfortable. See, it feels like home. That's what this person's feeling. All these feelings inside are welling up. It's all coming to the surface. They know what they want. They are loyal, but it's like both of you, this loyalty, being on the same page, your lifestyles. There's things you have in common. They want someone who's compatible. They want someone to spend time with. And that's often what the Queen of Pentacles wants. Someone to do things with, to spend time with. Just where you can just be yourself. Because this is an energy of someone who often has to bend over backwards. They do all the compromising to please somebody who's obviously never pleased. They're never happy. And it does look like it was something on and off, but this person's definitely free of that. I mean, this is a person keeping their life balanced. They definitely have let this all go. Yeah, see, friends and family. See, this is someone who feels very happy, very positive. This is somebody who, it is all about friends and family, friends who were like family. But this is someone feeling really, really happy. See, there's a reason to celebrate. I wonder if this is someone going to create an opportunity, invite some people over, like they feel like celebrating. But it's all about friends and family. And this person, it's all about happy home and a family. That's what I feel this person wants. They see what the other person can provide because they're taking stock of their life. What they're lacking is love. They have everything. They're taking stock. They got the house and the home. They have everything but love. Someone to share it with, to do things with. So this is really powerful. I've seen this energy play out for a while. So whoever this person is, they're overcoming some difficulties. And I wouldn't be surprised financial difficulties. But they're moving forward. See, the spring. So something about the spring. It's like they have a new spring in their step too. They're just feeling so happy and so positive for this opportunity. So I wouldn't be surprised this is something that starts in the spring. Tell me about this Three of Pentacles again. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles. I just want to look at that closer because it does have to do with something karmic. A really unhealthy relationship, karmic. See, there's a lot of baggage. So that could be what this person's just dealing with. And it could be where they know they need to take a time out, a break, a much needed rest. See, I like that it's someone who knows what they need to do. They know what's expected. They need to come in without all this baggage. Three of Pentacles. Yeah. So this is someone overcoming. See, they're trapped in this. Something on and off, trapped in a cycle, a pattern, a habit. So this is someone making changes. And it's an Emperor. They're doing this for a reason. They made it happen. And they're making this happen. And they are so determined. They're so focused. Nice. They're leveling up basically financially too. See, they can provide. But they look at what the other person can provide, a comfortable home, someone they can be with that doesn't judge them or is just comfortable. It feels like home. It's like where they feel like they're meant to be. So nice. Yeah, they're manifesting this. See, they have everything they need. They're manifesting it. See, this is about becoming aware. So I do think you're very much aware of this. This person has everything they need. But they also see what the other person provides. And they just feel like someone to spend time with. Someone who can make a home comfortable. They can provide a home. The other person can make it comfortable. It's a person who has skills. I feel this is someone who dealt with someone who brought nothing to the table. They were providing and working, I feel. And it does look like it was on and off. See, rinse and repeat. All they do is work. But it is a karmic relationship, I feel, that was on and off. Yeah, they're free of it. They're free of it. So there you go. This is about schedules, routines, lifestyle. Two people on the same page. There's a lot being learned. I do see schedules and big lifestyle changes too. But this is gorgeous because this person can change your world. But they feel like you can change their world, see? That's what's, they're rising like the phoenix, see? This looks like someone getting a divorce or it was a committed relationship. They broke free. They rise like the phoenix from the ashes. They've overcome all this. And this could be both of you. And you could be doing it together. But I really love it because this shows clarity. Whatever this is, it's finished. It's time for new, manifesting something new. And some of you have manifested this yourselves, masculine or feminine, because this is all about, there's a little mirroring, like you both want the same things. You've both dealt with a lot of obstacles, challenges, unhealthy situations. See, there's no judgment. This is someone who's not judging someone. They're not judging a book by its cover. It just feels comfortable like home. This is the path this person's on. And I love that they've taken stock. They see the bigger picture, everything that they're lacking. And they're leaving all this lack behind. These are two people who can overcome anything together. So this is one of my favorite cards, Rising like the Phoenix. Healing. This cycle's over. This is a beautiful new cycle. Take care. Bye for now.